don't.
All right.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I've made the tweet.
Hooray!
Are my wings on the way? My wings are on
Hello.
the way.
Greetings, everybody. Apologies for the late delay. Everything broke and was on fire, and I had to take a while to put it out. Settings are a little different, so if there's anything weird, I'll be trying to fix it as I find it. But for the most part, it looks like it's running good.
Yes, good run, good.
I'm going to hit the recording now. Make sure we're running that.
All right. The stream seems to be okay.
Excellent. One of the things I'll have.
Holy moly, we.
Cajole Mule.
What?
There we go. Okay.
Mjolnir?
Leon. Mew Mew.
Mew mew.
You mean?
Yes. Hello. Welcome everybody to D&D, our favorite Saturday pastime that we like to stream, so that I have things to look back on to make sure that when I speak out of my ass, I can come back to it.
Where did we leave off, DM?
We left off with a finally arriving in Neverborne, as you can see behind me, right here. But my hands don't move, so that's fine. One of these days I'll get my hands to be actually tracked by my model. But, you know, versions 2 and 3 are being worked on. So.
I feel like we should upgrade the model to better track your face and eyes first, and then work on hands.
Listen here, all right? I did it by myself, okay? I didn't pay someone $1,600.
No, you didn't. It's very good, but
it's not very good. It's pretty
cart
bad.
before horse and stuff.
Yeah, we finally arrived in Neverborne. I almost called it Netherborne. Different city.
Nevermore.
The party found themselves arriving to a very high security city, teeming with, of course, beast folk who have an innate distrust of elves, as their histories have a long embroiled, entangled mess of elves don't want them to be free. And so the beast folk just want to be free. And these goals do not align.
But at this point, it very much has gotten to the point of nobody's really making good decisions here.
To be honest with you, I kind of get where they're coming from.
I get where they're coming from too, but I don't know. There's something to be said for. I don't know. I don't know how to solve this. If I knew how to solve this, I could end social differences. And
oh, absolutely.
If you knew how to solve this, we wouldn't have a D&D campaign.
This is correct.
Also,
Hello, Mr. Quiet.
I believe, yeah, we have small tweak again.
Yeah. So, fun fact: among the things that broke it wasn't just the DM. It was a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm now running 3 browsers to get this stream to keep going. So,
on a
thumbs
separate
up.
note, it's Tweak and I's birthday week.
It is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to both of you. You're now in your mid-20s.
Tweak is 4 days older than me.
He is.
But yeah, the party had a lovely interaction at the docks, followed by an even more actually lovely interaction with Saewynn's mother at her shop. The party.
It's audio suppression. I might
There
be
we
really
go.
loud.
No, you're pretty normal
No,
now.
you're actually like normal volume now.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, depending on the situation, because I just had to completely turn off my audio suppression because it's
Well,
breaking.
we'll cross that bridge
Hey,
when we come to it.
Yours broke and mine also broke, so you know. Yeah, my noise suppression is fully broken on my computer now, and I don't know how to reset it. So, yeah. But yeah, y'all
Are you
stopped
sure
at the
this
street.
isn't just a really late Y2K?
I don't know. Y'all stopped on the street after noticing several, like, almost every house you stopped by on this main thoroughfare was marked by, thieves' cant. But yeah, that is where we left off, just outside of, Saewyn's mother's shop, the, not Drakencrone, I need, Moontide Jewelry.
And we'd all just decided that instead of trying to figure out the goings on in the north of Neverborne, what the thieves can't all means, or how to prevent the apocalypse at the hands of King Belwyn of Dorwain, we decided to go take a bath.
Yeah,
Listen, gotta get unstinky.
yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Y'all
how
have been-
many weeks have we been just going and not?
We probably were not. It was
I mean,
probably
I don't
like,
know about
like
you,
a
but I
week.
bought 50 bars of soap.
How many?
We,
Yeah, y'all have
bottles
y'all.
been used?
Yeah. there is some form, albeit not great form of bathing on the ship, but that is one of the things that you could possibly upgrade in the future.
So there is a head.
Yeah.
there is a head and there is a bucket for showering, I would imagine.
And soap.
And there's soap. You are
lots
stocked.
of
You are
soap.
stocked on soap for the moment. But yes, you all are on. Currently
Or a
here,
Moontide Jewelry
Moontide Jewelry
in
Um,
revival.
on the revival circle, on Rudia Boulevard.
Ooh, got a street name and
We
everything.
do have a street name for this
Fancy.
place. But yeah. I'll say this. While y'all figure out what you're doing.
I'm going to the bath.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to the bathhouse.
Well, I know.
Well, this is news to me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you weren't here.
I'm sorry.
Ivar.
Ivar's here
God.
now.
Ivar, you're sitting on the ship, tending to some things that you needed to before you go aboard. I will say they did like check your ears under the hood, but other than that,
Was it mean?
you're not an elf.
Oh, okay.
They scanned you with magic and checked under the hood just to make sure.
Yeah, I would have not bothered because I definitely would have argued because I'm not an elf, so I don't care.
Yeah. It was a harmless, albeit a little personal space invading bubbly, but I mean, Ivar's not one to complain about personal space, I feel like.
Not really. Just kind of exist.
Yeah. You are sitting on the ship with a small oh god, the first vision, I was going to describe it, but it feels so much better to describe it as, you know, those like velvet cases that Crown Royal comes in.
Yeah.
That's basically what you have in your hand, is a deep like blue velvet case, or like
That's gonna feel nice to keep my stuff in.
yeah. You have that from last session, and as you are preparing your things to head into the city and catch up with your crew, you hear a small trumpet being played as a shadow crosses over the the deck of the ship.
Huh. I will look up then.
You see descending in regal seafoam and yellow striped clothing, a man playing like a one-handed trumpet and waving his other hand towards you as if beckoning, coming down from the sky on a wyvern.
I will wait for this man to land and give him a good enough berth to land as such. Although I'm sure with the wyvern, he's got plenty of opportunity to do so.
Yeah. The wyvern lands on the oh gosh, I forgot the word. The mast that comes out of the
Deck?
front of the ship.
Oh, I don't know the
bowsprit?
specific
Oh,
mast.
sure. Bowsprit.
Yep, bowsprit.
Oh.
Okay, works for me. Yeah,
Cl-
sure. I
clutch
would've
it.
known.
Front of the boat.
Clutches on. And he switches to like a side saddle position and he goes, "Is this the Maelstrom's Maw?
It is indeed. Can I help you?
Are you..." It just says Ivar.
Did you need a last name?
He goes, "Makes it easier."
Cool. Well, didn't make it easier for me. I'll
He
gesture towards him with the open hand.
pulls out a small satchel, tied up in like a thick paper, hands it to you. "Already been paid for. Have a good day."
Oh,
Thank you
kindly, and I will still tip the man. I guess what would be appropriate, probably a silver. I
Probably
guess.
silver, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him a silver.
Yeah. He flips it up and you watch as he rolls it over his knuckles and it just disappears. And he goes, "Thank you kindly. Have a nice day."
Go on. I now have 2 satchels.
The wyvern kicks off, which rocks the ship slightly because wyverns are not small.
No.
But the ship's pretty big, so it doesn't affect you too much. But it's definitely just like a gust of wind and a kickoff, and then it's gone into the sky pretty quickly. Watch as it spirals up and away.
All right. Well, that was cool.
All right,
Okay, I now have 2 satchels.
2.
Should I wait to open these, or
Up to you.
I
You want
guess
the-
I will.
You want them in? You can open them secretly without anyone else knowing, including the stream. This technology exists.
I like this idea. I will probably do such.
All right.
I will open both these
Technology
satchels. I will
exists.
start with the one I just received, and then the mermaid satchel.
Okay. So.
Nobody's here to witness me get a package, so. Haha.
This is correct. I'm just gonna write in my notes. God damn it, he's opening them secretly.
Damn right I am.
I'm gonna copy and paste this to you right quick once I find your name. Boop.
Thank you.
Second.
I assume it's gonna come through Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
So I just have the right screen open.
Music, why are you so loud? Calm down. Hey. I know you want to play triumphant music, but, you know.
It's awesome!
It's amazing!
I am so excited for food.
It's
You have no idea.
It's
I'm
pretty
so
good.
hungry.
I mean, yeah, you've had nothing but rotten milk and Jaeger for today. Like,
Yeah, I'm rocking heavy. Well, you also forgot the fucking half bottle of wine, but yes,
I didn't remember the half bottle one.
So
I am made of some
alcohol and bad milk.
I am made of
Yeah.
some tough stuff. It's insane. My wife is worried about me.
Fucking titanium stomach.
Oh yeah, I'm great. I don't even feel bad.
There we go, that's the
There
first.
we go. I have received it.
It was in 2 different places, so I needed to put it together. I was like, I lost the other one. If.
Oh.
We
We
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum,
have to ask for more explanation probably on the second item there.
Yeah, probably.
And then I will pocket that somewhere beneath the breastplate, and then I shall open the other one.
Okay.
Also in secret. Why? Because I don't know.
'Cause it's
That's
more
the point here.
It's more fun that way.
It is more fun that way.
I
Torment.
like tormenting your friends.
Kinda. And then I shall go find my friends wherever they be. I'm assuming I'm aware of their fact that they're going to the bathhouse.
I
You.
mean, you have the hairpin, so.
We do
Yeah,
have the hairpins, yeah.
By the way, Hessel used his. He doesn't have it again for a week.
Yo.
Yeah,
What?
he got it back
There we
and then immediately after a week of not having it, and then immediately used it again. So, and he hasn't shared the information that he gained from using his hairpin, though.
No, he will in any time in the future.
All right. Short answer: is this a 3D object or a painting?
The 3D object.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm not sure.
Oh
It's gonna
dear.
Like
I'm not sure how it's
like
gonna happen,
rendered
but I love it.
really, really well.
That's,
Oh no.
That's gonna get displayed in the room.
Oh boy.
Also, I just noticed something on the stream that is gonna bother me.
Oh.
Which is?
Willow and Ivar's character portraits.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know why
Yeah,
that's.
I noticed that as well.
Oh, what's going on? I don't have it open because
We are slightly floating. It's okay though.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's just because we're above everybody.
Grand statements.
No,
I mean, we are the two eldest.
All right. So I will go back
yeah,
and go
we got
put that
Grandma
down in my
Willow and
room,
Uncle
and
Ivar.
then I will go to the bathhouse.
Why am I grandma?
You know why
you're the
Granny
eldest.
ran. Listen,
Yeah,
Nana, calm down.
So we got Grandma, Grandpa.
I feel like Uncle. I don't
There
feel
we
like
go.
Grandpa yet.
No, great uncle. Let's do
Okay.
that.
That worked. I fixed them. For some reason, y'all's were moved 5 pixels up.
Oh, weird.
So yeah.
Oh, by the way, Brandon, that first item,
Yes.
is there hopefully a convenient hole in it that would fit on chain?
I'll say sure.
Cool. I will fit that behind my medallion.
Okay.
So second item, need more explanation. First item, positioned.
If you want to make an Arcana check real quick, I can message you what it is.
Happily. I will happily arcana you. Anything you need. Bam. Wait for the finish on this side. Ooh, rolling low again today.
Mm-mm.
Okay. 15.
Good modifiers, though. Good modifiers.
Not bad. I will send you a quick thing in just a second.
Thank you, Kylie. And then I shall take up no more time and proceed to the location of my compatriots after I've inquired where.
Okay.
You'll take up all the time.
I will not take up all the time. I don't like to do that.
Do
Also,
it.
I'm gonna stuff my face full of wings in 5 minutes. I don't think you want to hear me try to make fucking calls while
You
eating
are a
wings.
rabid animal.
I am hungry. I have been in the air today. I have had nothing
I've
but
been in the
rotten
air?
milk
That
and
is not where
wine.
humans
I'm
go.
having a day.
But yeah,
Living my best Ivar life.
you all, while I did this, you all made your way around the corner to a rather large, because it's not tall. It's like maybe like a 1.5 story building. This Roman bathhouse sort of styled, has a higher center than the outside edge. Somewhere for this theme to go. When it is that time. But you all come around and see a lovely columned building. That does not have any letters on the sign, but just simply has a well rendered into a dark stone, a simple duck with its head turned back toward, like, over its back. It's duck. What? I didn't know how to
Yeah,
describe
duck-
them. Duck drawing, a duck carving into a stone sign that hangs above, hangs out in front of the building.
So, Saewynn, I assume this is the place?
Okay.
What's it called?
It is the Ebony Duckling. It's a really great bathhouse.
I'd like to slap Sam on the back as I approach the group and like, oh, I see you know about bathhouses. Surprises me. Yet again.
And why is that?
Don't know. Just really kind of surprised me that Saewynn knew where a bathhouse was.
Guess you wouldn't really need it if you can just like go into the ocean and just exist.
Not what I meant, but yeah, sure, that works too.
Are you calling me? Are you saying I'm stinky?
It was not my words. That was Hessel's words. You figure that one out, and I will wipe my hand off on my tunic and walk away.
Yeah. All
I'm gonna
right, I
just
will.
Grab
Follow-
one of the small hammers from my tool belt and beam Ivar over the beam Ivar with it.
Ah, my
Okay.
delicate old skull!
Make an attack roll.
Holy shit!
And are you meaning to do full damage, or are you?
Can I attempt to impose disadvantage on this strike by, as Saewynn go, like, basically he's doing like the backswing to like, I guess throw it or hit him? Are you throwing it?
Okay,
Getting
I
smacked.
fucking stepped away for 2 seconds. What is happening?
I'm gonna like basically do a thing
I've
where I
already
like, kind of like
implied that-
lightly press the back of Saewynn's knee so her leg drops.
I've already implied that
Okay.
Saewynn was stinky, and decided to throw, and Saewynn decided to throw a hammer at him.
So violence is the answer.
Yeah, violence is.
Violence is the
Always
answer.
Violence has been
I just
cast.
want to make it a little
Okay.
bit harder and try and impose disadvantage.
I will say.
I'm not trying to
Then-
hurt Ivar. I'm just throwing it at him.
I
Okay,
will.
it is a throw. Yeah. So
To be fair, throwing
This
a
will work.
hammer at someone hurts, no
Yeah.
matter what your intent is.
So I will say.
I know Ivar's wearing a breastplate.
I'm going to
Hessel.
also make the assumption this is at my back, so I can't
Hessel make.
see this happen.
Yeah, Hessel make a acrobatics check to push at the right angle in a swift motion. I need
14.
Saewynn to make an athletics check to not be caught off guard when you feel pressure behind the knee. Her knee bends a little bit, but she keeps her head focused. Alrighty.
Oh lord.
Yeah, just make. Are you throwing it, or are you just?
Throwing it.
Okay, so make an attack roll with your proficiency, but using Dex.
Okay.
This is a improvised weapon, and you're throwing it, so you can't do minimal damage, but
I'm gonna get hammered. Fuck.
you're gonna get hammered. No.
No, you're not.
A hammer
just hits
goes.
the back of your breastplate.
Roll for brain damage.
A hammer goes sailing past your hip
Well,
and skitters across the cobblestones.
go pick it up and hand it back. Like that was uncalled for.
I'm gonna just heartily pat Ivar on the shoulder.
I my head, I'm back to the group looking like up and down the street like, all right, everyone inside.
Willow
looks shocked that she's
Willow
not
has
the one that did
already
this.
gone in after that display.
And Willow,
And
you're the
as
first.
everyone else enters, and I'm the last one, I look around for what the thieves can't mark on this building is.
The thieves' cant on this building is protected. So the
Mm.
Okay.
uh,
Now, first one in, Willow.
yeah, Willow,
Yep.
you're the first one to see a beautifully polished, with like clearly there's lines of some of the tiling that's been textured so people don't slip. but a beautifully polished basalt floor, trimmed with and marked with little lovely like floor filigrees of copper, like inlaid into the stone, against this beautiful white marble and like a deep, rich, like somewhere between like a cherry wood and a mahogany, sort of sit between these pillars. This is very clearly like designed to be an upper class building, but the beautiful architecture is sort of contrasted by the people that are inside this building. It ranges wildly from looks like some people that may be a little down on their luck with little holes in their towels to people that look more like they should belong in like aristocratic societies. A real mixture of individuals here. The others enter behind you.
So, Saewynn, what is the protocol here?
I'm assuming.
There's a front desk across the main opening area, the main lounge, as it were.
So we're gonna check in over at the desk. They'll clearly know what to do about the bracers thing.
Oh, I mean, I already know what to do about that.
And then they will get us sorted and get us into the baths.
Well, then lead on.
That's the one I wanted. There we go. Okay. You cross the lovely, expansive entryway, which sort of it looks like it's got some seating for people to just relax, whether before or after their bath, or if they're like waiting for somebody. But you cross the basalt flooring, come up to a large wooden marble desk that's inlaid with these like beautiful, like semi-precious, you're not sure what the material is. It's sort of this speckled dark green and black, like almost gemstone like material, but it's on these large panels that are on the like sectioned panels on the front of this big desk. You see a goose beast folk, a woman sitting behind the desk, cleaning her cleaning her nails. She's got these long swept feathers that sit over her eyebrows. With this big mass of hair that swirls like elegantly back behind her back and out of sight. She's a long, slender neck. Still human proportions, but just like, you know, when someone has a thin neck, a thin, long neck.
Yeah.
She sort of looks over with a smile.
So we've got 5 for the bath.
She goes, mixed bath, or separate men to women, or would you like to get one of the private baths?
I mean, how much are those options?
The same price for separate and mixed. Private bath is 2 gold per person plus extras.
I think we could probably. I'll probably go for a private bath.
1 silver for the.
I'm probably gonna do the mixed, see if anyone who knows might be around.
I'll join in the mixed as backup.
Oh wait, yeah, because there's mixed is okay, because it's a communal pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Private are like individual pools that are
Yeah, like
behind
it's gonna be
locked
like a
doors.
private area.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to talk to people. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Ivar has
I
no
shall
shame.
go.
Mixed is.
I shall go along with the group.
As she
Might be
sees
best
you.
that I step away to a private group. As I think in general, bathhouses tend to frown on tattoos. So
She goes, "Oh no, we don't. We don't."
it's just a comfort thing. I think it's
Fair.
probably best for everyone here.
Just give him a really big towel. He'll be fine.
She goes, "Very well. A private bath for the Mister and everyone else. No, everyone else. 1 silver.
What was it? 2 gold?
It's 2 gold for a private, private room, and you have extra bonus things if you wish, like massages and special creams and lotions.
Oh fuck, bonus things.
Bonus things.
And you get
Okay,
to
can
control
I-
the
can I
temperature of
ask-
your bath.
Can I
I'll
ask a
decide after I
question?
have a conversation. After everyone else leaves.
Can I ask a question that's probably a no?
Hmm.
Do they have rubber ducks?
Really quick question.
No,
might
because
be a little
rubber
different
doesn't
too.
quite exist in this
Do
world
they
yet.
have some approximation?
They
of
do have
ducks?
little
ducks.
floaty like cork ducks. Yeah.
Okay.
How
How
much
much are
silver is
those?
it to gold again?
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Thank you.
So,
How much is a
10
cork duck?
a cork duck is 5 copper.
Think about it.
5 copper? Real? Okay.
5 copper? Is that much?
Oh.
Fucking, I will buy one of the cork ducks and give it to Betty.
Okay. She hands you. You hand her the
Happy
5 copper, and she gives it to you. She's like, we also have small duck loofahs if you wish.
How much are those?
5
It
copper.
seems mildly messed up that they're ducks.
Well, that's the ebony duckling.
Also,
Yeah, but
it is
bird runs the
apparent
place,
these
so it's
folks
kind of
are not the
strange.
animals. Like,
You're right.
I know, just still strikes me as strange.
I wouldn't sell human soap.
It's not soap. That's like
Also-
a bath human.
also, you're telling me right now you haven't seen those soaps that have like the little sexy female legs?
You're
What?
asking me
I
like
have-
I'm
I
not
have
a
seen
adult
these,
human
yeah.
who showers and doesn't bathe.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rose.
That too.
It's like it's special. I
I've
just
never
searched
heard
up.
about
They're
this
like-
in my life.
Yeah, they're like pressed
I just
soap that
searched
just
up
look like.
soap
Yeah.
on Google, and not soap anything else, just the word soap.
All right, Rose.
Anyway, back to another episode of Rose is Crazy.
Okay, she's got a duck. We're good
She
here.
does have a duck.
Duck done.
Mhm.
I assume we're handed towels.
Yes.
Cool. I keep my sword belt on.
Mm. Do you keep your sword?
I keep my sword exactly.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Additional question: where's Crest? Because I parked him outside of her mom's shop.
So
Is he allowed in
outside-
The
here?
crest is outside of this place. He's not allowed in now.
That's fair. Okay, no dinosaur bath.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep my sword, bandolier, sword, and medallion
So she
with all things attached to said chain. as stated
really
earlier.
quickly she runs you through the rules
We're gonna have a
before you
problem.
do this. She goes, we have lockers for each of you individually. Our top of the line guards guard them at all times. So if anything goes missing, we will take care of it. anyone is seen messing with anyone else's belongings, they'll be taken care of. So rest assured, everything that you need to put in there can fit in there. And she looks over at Willow and she goes, "For you, can I see your bracelet, please?"
Uh, sure. And I'll hold out my hands.
She grabs your hand and she goes, "You have lovely skin." And then she touches the emblem and then draws her thumb back across onto your arm. And you watch as a red line extends and sort of like seeps into your skin, the small red line. And then she slides them off. And she goes, "Come back and see me whenever you're done. This keeps you tied to this building. If you leave this building without these, well, you'll have problems and not me." And she puts them in she slides them into a drawer. But you now have a small,
What
small,
happens if
thin
you
red.
get those mixed up and you accidentally give her someone else's?
She goes. She looks and she goes, "Well, she's the only elf here today, so."
But still, I think it's a good thought experiment. Would that be your fault, or would she be punished?
She goes, "No, that they wouldn't let me put them back on her. So
Interesting.
pretty. They're pretty smart.
Biosignature lock. Yeah.
I don't know what those words are. Sure.
Don't know what those words are.
Have you ever played Mass Effect?
Start shoving, I'm gonna start shoving Hessel towards the private path, being like, "Right, you need to just get on with this."
She goes, "Right. For you, sir, if you're going to be taking a private bath, you pay her the 2 gold."
Yeah.
Okay. She hands you a small
wait.
copper key. She goes, "I'll walk you over there once
Okay.
you're ready." She goes, "If you could enter these middle doors behind me, the mixed bath is right behind." So,
All right. We'll all meet back up after.
I guess so.
yeah.
I guess we all split off from
Mhm.
Hessel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. You enter the large, large purple painted doors that swing open, and you see this long hall with a fountain in the middle. The room immediately, as you open it, it's almost designed like a red carpet sort of scenario, but instead of it being carpet, it's that basalt again. It's that textured basalt that begins to take steps down, or to the sides there's like white sitting areas. There's like a poolside sort of like sitting areas and tables and chairs and things like that. But immediately you enter this long, and you can see how high the ceiling is in this room. It's probably almost 30 feet to this like paneled glass circular structure. But yeah, there's a long, probably, I would say, Olympic pool and a half length, with this massive fountain in the middle of it that like kids are jumping up and down and playing in. As you enter, the doors close, and Hessel, you're left alone at the front desk.
All right. You said you would escort me.
Not me. And she picks up a little bell and rings it. And you see an attendant come over. They're wearing like black silken shirt and pants, very like very casual, almost like something you'd see like someone from a higher up family go to bed in. It's very like calm, like almost pajama like material. Then like fox beast folk man goes, "This way, sir." He begins to walk around the right hand side past the desk into a hallway.
And assuming we step into a hallway where we are briefly alone,
Yes.
I'm gonna saddle up to his right side as we're walking.
Okay.
Kind of like, so, friend. And I'll clasp his shoulder with my left hand.
Okay.
Tell me. And be honest, because it's a trait I value dearly. What's the deal with the racket?
Make a whatever you deem necessary charisma check, whether it be
I can't
persuasion
believe
or
Hessel's gonna be the first one to get arrested.
with advantage.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. I thought it was me for
Advantage.
sure.
What's the
Mhm.
advantage?
I'm assuming you're using
Yeah,
the effects of the left hand.
I am.
Okay.
21.
21.
And I could pump that if you deem this a failure.
No, no, definitely not.
And since it is a failure, he is now charmed.
Mhm.
Oh.
You watch as
Or since it's not a failure, rather.
yeah. You watch as a wave of red energy pulses through your fingers and disappears as they touch his back. Or they touch his shoulder. He kind of goes, Oh, did you hear about that? I thought you were new into town.
Well, call it a family venture. I'm quite associated with these sorts of acts.
He gives you a look up and down. I'm going to have him make a perception check. Hunter Beast, folks, that book. Not the 7. He looks you up and down. Goes, Blackwater, perhaps?
Exactly correct. And I kind of look myself over to see how that would even be represented.
The hair.
All his family have well, he's got different hair, but he looks you over, and the accent is what gives it away.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you have an air of yourself, but
Uh,
yeah, the accent is what he was trying to pin down. But I won't say anything about it. Welcome to the city, sir.
So, of all the places I've visited, this is the most organized I've ever seen my line of work. So,
Mm.
I'm quite interested in meeting the people that run the deal.
Oh, well, certainly. I'm certain the maze would like to have accommodations with you as well.
oh.
So, this is not just mere rumor talk. I take it you're at least vaguely associated.
Yes.
Plan
Well,
maybe?
we pay them protection money. They've begun to spread quietly without many folks noticing. They're rather good at their job, and they are true to their word. Actually, our guard are numbered half of a maze member.
It's quite significant. Tell you what, do you know anyone associated that's currently on the premises? If so, you might point them in the direction of my private booth.
I'm not sure I specifically know anybody. I could inquire. I do know a couple of the guards that might be, but that could get you in trouble, as it were, if I'm wrong.
I'll tell you what, you pin me for Blackwater instantly. I'm gonna trust your judgment here. And if I need to, I'll talk myself out of whatever happens.
Very well.
After all, I trust you have my best interests in mind.
Of course, sir. You're have represented a noble guest to our establishment today.
Excellent. Now, my room.
Yeah, he stops just as he says this and stands in front of a lovely like deep stained blue glass door. Sort of just gestures towards it. You have your key, so.
Okay. Good luck and be quick if you can.
Of course.
I do not want to prune in here.
Go right away. Give me but 20 minutes.
All right. And I'm gonna go take a bath.
Yeah.
Splish,
You-
splash, he was taking a bath.
Now, unfortunately, whoever comes through this door, I can't charm again. It's once a day.
Yeah.
I've already used my left hand.
Is that a vestige thing?
Who knows? Yes.
I think so. I'm fairly certain that's a glove thing.
Who knows? Yes.
All right. And yeah, I will actually bathe and groom myself and.
Yeah,
Some
you
photos, I
have
guess.
access to as you enter there's a like an entry room, like a changing room, and as you close the door you realize that the you can see through that glass. It's just like a blue tint glass, but as you were looking in it just looked like an empty room. So it seems like there's some sort of enchantment on the glass. So you can perfectly see out, but no one can see in, and there's a little dial that next to the door. If you turn it, it makes it opaque.
Aha.
If you don't want to.
Given the situation I put myself in, I'm gonna keep eyes outside.
Okay. But yeah, there's a lovely little changing room here. There's some shelves. There's like what are they called? Like a steamer drawer. Like you open it up and there's like hot air coming up to like hang your clothes on, like up there to like
Okay.
like steamer,
De-wrinkle.
de-wrinkle your clothes. Yeah. Like a steamer cabinet, so you can put your clothes in there. There's a little sink. There's a selection of soaps and creams and water, water like bubbles and things of that nature of different scents. Gonna go through and pick, and there's also a small menu as well sitting on the side of the sink in here.
Oh, what's in the menu?
There's full body massages, manicure, pedicure, full combo treatments, hair treatments, like someone to come in and help you bathe, all these additional services that you can request as well.
Well, given I'm hoping to have a meeting, I shouldn't have anyone else in here. I'll just buy like whatever like extra like materials there are to be more thorough.
Okay, yeah, there's some some nice volumizing shampoos and conditioners.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. So for I'll say for like the price of another like 5 silver, you can get some premium cleaning supplies for your lovely bath.
Gotcha. All right.
Those are brought to you within another like 3 minutes or so. Another attendant comes and drops them off in a little basket outside your door. You take a lovely bath while your attendant that you have charmed, which I'm just going to give him the name.
Nick.
No, this is fantasy, right? It's nickel.
It's what?
Nickel.
Nickel?
Nickel?
Sure.
No,
Sure.
you could do Nicholas.
What?
I like
It's so
nickel.
long.
He's no, I can't do that one. That sounds too terrible. He's
Aloysius?
no. It's too It's too important sound.
Oh, fun fact, for you guys and everybody watching, the names Lewis, Clovis, and Aloysius are all the same name.
What?
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're
I
literally
hate
different
that.
names. You just said three.
You
Different
said 3 different names.
Yes, but they all have they are all different regional variants of the same like Proto-Germanic name.
I'm just
I mean,
gonna
is it
give
the same
him
way
the
that
name.
like Dick, Richard, and Bob are like
I'm gonna give him the name Dennett.
dead?
Dennett.
Dennett.
Alright, sure.
Dennet. Dennett.
Let's hope a line of guards doesn't line up outside.
Dennett the manservant. There you go.
Oh no, I put my faith in a man named Dennett.
Mhm.
I made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Dennett the minute.
Stop. Listen, I almost called him Denneth, and I was like, that sounds like
Are
I'm
you
just
okay?
lisping.
Cat just fell off the couch.
Nice.
She rolled over a little too far.
Hooray.
Oh, poor
And just face plant on
kitten.
the floor and is trying to pretend nothing bad happened.
As
Just-
cats
just-
are wont to do.
Demurely,
let's
like,
see.
I didn't do anything.
Did
What
you
are
did you rediscover gravity? Yeah, was that fascinating? Okay, bye.
Goodbye. All right.
Love you. Ass.
Yeah. The while he's going to go search the others, you enter this the large bathhouse area. There's small shelves on the side that have like these tiny little cubes of soap stacked up that you can grab one of. Some little like not quite paper, not sure the material, but the little sachets of something to like wash your hair with. Um, those are part of the cleaning process. But yeah, you see a large, open, steamy bathhouse feel, and for sake of comfort, there's an anime level of fog that is obscuring everything. But yeah, you see men, women, and children sort of either lounging, sitting on there's like little sectioned off seating areas that are under the water, so they're just their neck comes up to the water so they can sit down in. Some that are shorter for for children's sake. But the large, most impressive feature of this mixed bath is this massive, beautiful fountain that is seems to be the supply of the warm water, because as you get closer to it, it gets much warmer.
Ha ha.
Mm.
So obviously we get ready for bath, and this is probably one of the few times you guys have ever seen Willow's hair completely out of braids. And she's only 5'9", but her hair is about 3.5 feet long.
That is impressive.
Well, I mean, never cut it.
I mean, it's also impressive that it's managed to stay mostly intact on the sea, because salt's not great for hair.
I suppose not, but given few odd decades of learning how to take care of your hair, you pick up on some tricks to keep it safe from more or less everything.
Just gonna put it up the face yet?
That could work as well. Though I feel like if becoming a statue didn't do anything to it, I doubt a few months on the sea would do anything.
Hey, that. I mean, the stones The stone thing's got to be way more complicated.
Oh, certainly, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you at least think at least get rid of my scars. Go figure, it didn't.
I mean, so all right. Let me just see if I have this right.
Mm-hmm.
When you're turned stone, you're basically put into. You're basically kept exactly the way you are, though. And then when you unpetrify, you become back to exactly the way you were, minus anything that happens to the stone version of you, right?
As far as I'm aware.
It's about all I remember.
Hmm.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
so
I was
that
all that dusty. Might have had a cough for a while.
well,
Gonna need DM correction on that one if that's
Oh,
The
that's
easy
music
reason.
pause, by the way.
yeah. There are some slight side effects that are possible from depetrifying. Yeah, I'll say one of them, a cough. Sometimes you get scars from the actual process. You know, if someone broke something off of you and managed to reattach it, you'd have a line. But
I never checked myself for lines.
uh,
I
you
mean,
just have a conspicuous one around your genital area.
oh god.
Ow!
I mean, you could always do what I did and just get resurrected or whatever. That got rid of a couple of scars from me.
Yeah, but it brought you a whole bunch of other problems.
Meh.
And as far as it's concerned, I think Ivar and I ended up on the lucky end of things. Remember that dwarven ship we stumbled across? This was before your joining, Ivar.
I
But
was gonna say I do not remember this, but sure, yeah, carry on. I
no,
remember this.
we encountered a dwarven ship with another of, oh well, what remained of another of her victims,
Hmm.
and he appeared to have fully lost the function in his legs, as they were still stone.
Yeah, but I'm sure he had one hell of a drop kick. Assuming someone picked him up through him, I suppose, but you know.
From what I remember of my stay with the dwarves, nobody tosses a dwarf, so I don't think anybody got the chance to see his drop kick.
No one tosses a dwarf with their blessing. Sometimes you gotta throw them.
Can I, while the conversation is going on, can I get a quick look and see how many people are looking at us? Because, I mean, A, we're new, but B, we got an elf, so I'm just looking to see if
You do
that's
have an elf.
Make a perception check.
Okay, I can do that. Perception check.
Perception.
The elf is content to
Eddie.
Of the like 200 to 400, you can't really tell because people like disappear into the slow rolling fog of this place pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
No one seems to be paying you much attention. Yeah.
She'd shrug. Keep an eye out anyways.
Well,
With a 16 passive perception, does my 6th sense intuition pick up on anything?
you do see a couple of people sort of giving general looks in your direction, but no one's like staring daggers.
Okay. I mentally make a note of that and continue on with my relaxing conversation with my friends.
Betty's gonna go to the fountain.
Sit by the fountain.
Eddie's gonna cause trouble.
I mean, Betty's gonna sit around and see what. Yeah.
Didn't even argue. Didn't argue with me.
Yeah, the layer of fog is much less towards this large spewing like cascading fountain.
That's fine. She grew up with pirates.
Well, no, I just meant like the vision is clearer here. It sort of looks like the fog is like rolled up the sides of the building from like out of here. If that makes sense. Because it's sort of the stone is cooler, so the fog is like in the corners and stuff. But it's still of an appropriate level that nothing can be seen unless you really want it to be.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But you do see. What is your passive perception, Betty?
16.
16. You do see this
twinsies!
sort of almost ibex. I mean, you wouldn't know what an ibex is, but like ibex horned tiefling sitting under the waterfall. Like it's like pouring down on his head, but he seems to be just like every now and then looking over and then kind of like shaking his head towards like the group.
I'll saunter up. Maybe not get close to him, but you know, I'll get close to him. I'll stand next to him. I won't say anything. I'll see if he starts the conversation, but
I approach.
I will be pretty obvious.
Yeah. Yes. A lovely Aarakocra woman sits down next to a tiefling. It's, two uncommon sights. Yeah, he's got this. As you get closer, you can see his skin is like actually like almost olive colored. Instead of just like when some people say someone has like olive colored skin, it's just like
there's
slightly
like
green.
Olive and olive green.
Yeah, he's like almost got like this olive, like a darker olive colored skin.
Does he look like a crayon?
No.
Okay.
So he's like orc colored.
He's closer to orc colored. Yeah, like if
so good.
If an orc was a little bit chartreuse. Yeah, because orcs in my world are more gray green, and this is more gray olive or green olive chartreuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of gives a stretch and leans forward, leans his head out of the pouring like hot water, and he goes, "Hello."
Petty just look at him. It doesn't bother you? Of course it doesn't.
No, kind of resistant.
She'd stretch.
He tries very hard not to give a little eye up down and then looks away.
Yep. Alright, you live around here?
Yes. New in town?
Yeah. Just came in with and she'd point to her group.
He goes, "Is that perhaps one Saewynn?"
Oh yeah? Yes it is.
Okay. Thought my eyes were deceiving me.
Do you want me to call her over?
If you want to. I just,
Yeah, I'll hairpin Saewynn.
Okay.
And I guess the rest of the group because they're here.
Yeah. Everyone else here is except for one Hessel.
Yeah.
It's okay, he's not here. So
Hey?
What's your name? She should look at him as she's talking to Hairpin.
He just raises a hand out of the water, and you just see, your eye kind of catches his, and he just waves you over, saying, "You know who this person is."
Is this the one that I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is resolution.
Yeah. Rez? Is that you?
Yes, it is. He kind of stands up and like comes over to like give you a little bit of a hug. Definitely more of like a bro hug than.
Yeah.
He goes and sits back down. Well, good to see you back in town.
Hey.
Oh, have you seen your parents yet? Are you going to surprise them?
Got to surprise my mum.
Oh, good.
She's a little easier to find. Never quite know where Dad's gonna be.
Well, these days your dad's been up in oh well, you probably wouldn't know it as that the northern part of Hearth. Lots of things going on up there these days. Lots of people to repair roofs.
Heard there's things are a bit rougher up there than it used to be.
He kind of makes a face. And goes, oh, you don't know it all, do you?
I've been out of town for about 5 years.
I know. He kind of pulls you in a little bit closer and he goes, they say there's something wrong. I've been hearing word that these creatures have been coming out of holes, smashing through buildings, taking people. The guards don't deal with them. They grab a couple people and disappear quick as they came.
What kind of creatures?
Massive, pale, sort of alien, otherworldly things.
Gonna look at Ivar. You hear anything about
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's bullshitting?
Sure, give me an inside check.
Benny!
He's absolutely lying.
I was gonna say, can I replace that with a 14?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, 20. He seems dead serious, but he's definitely playing on some theatrics.
Yeah.
But he definitely seems serious. He's just
that it's real, but not necessarily that it's okay. I mean, I don't know about aliens coming through, but I've definitely seen a couple of weird things in my time.
I mean,
yes. Oh.
Ivar would be the most familiar.
Sorry, my mind was wandering.
Unusual, pale alien-like creatures coming out of holes, taking people.
I'll continue playing with my pendant and lean back and see if anything comes to mind.
Sure. You can make either an Arcana check or a Religion check.
All right.
DM.
Yes.
Did the use of my divination dice trigger any flashes of the stupid siren, or
Does not.
am I? Yes. There's one thing I can get away with.
You also notice that there's no giant thing above your head at the moment.
Aha, probably because that would annoy other people.
Well, he might be insinuating that you don't have the actual bracelets on.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
15. I mean, you've heard of like golems and things of that nature. Some creatures from the Underdark are like void of color, come through holes, but nothing's like hanging like with your knowledge. So
Nothing's hitting all the points.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Nothing exactly like that to mind. A few things that do get close, but as we said just a few moments ago, due to certain complications, I'm a little out of date on my Monsteropedia.
Hey,
Are there any connections to the Underdark around here?
Technically, but I mean, you'd have to squeeze through lots of little caves. Nothing big.
Also, I directly went into shit that's going on in the north. Who the fuck are you, and how do you know Saewynn?
He kind of sticks his hand out towards you.
I'll shake it.
Rez, nice to meet you. Resolution.
Betty.
Well, I'm a little bit older than Saewynn. Probably closer to your mom's age, I think. He kind of gives a little wry shrug. I'm banker by trade. Sometimes I sell information to people, but you're with friends, so I'd give you one for free, just so you're, not completely caught off guard.
You said you sell. I'm sure that our other party members got this all over, but we've seen a couple of symbols around the area. You know anything about those?
He goes. He kind of looks around. Make a persuasion check.
Alright. I can't wait till this is the guy that's fucking gonna be sent to Hessel.
Flash your badge.
No.
Oh, you don't need it.
1. Okay. He kind of goes. I know some things, but this isn't the place to be discussing those things.
Well, if you want to talk after the bath, that's might be something.
Sure, absolutely. But, there's too many wandering ears.
can I just ask, is that a new thing, or in like the past couple of years, or have I just not noticed it?
He goes,
previously?
well, no, I've been doing this quite a long time. Definitely comes with the cards of, having clients and people that want to know things about areas.
I meant the markings.
Oh, markings are new. Markings are definitely last 3 or 4 years.
Oh, okay, so I would not have seen that.
No.
Glad to know I didn't miss that.
Well, I mean, even if you saw them, you wouldn't know what they are. They look like little. A kid came by and scratched something real quick into a tile or something. No.
They're the same ones that remember when I found that market in a couple of the Vessel City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same ones.
Oh.
The ones that Hessel won't shut up about.
Mhm.
Have to learn how to read that, I guess.
But I guess yeah. Anything interesting? I don't know why I'm reading the conversation. It's fucking Saewyn's house.
I mean, I'm not really the one that follows more of the seedier underbelly of the cities.
I mean, do you know anything to do in the city that isn't seedy?
Aye, there is a. I mean, it's still. City is still a bit in development, but there are always fun little places. There is a shop that I remember that sells some interesting items.
Betty would just look and say, "What? All right."
Uh, can I use that thing that I sent you, Brandon?
Sure. Yeah.
So they are magical, but in a ultimately useless way. So they're
Betty's
better
face
as
lights up.
they're better as gags and gimmicks, like what was it? I think it was a torch that only worked when you put it underwater, but you had to light it with a regular flame.
That sounds wonderful.
So
Betty, you just got on good terms with it.
Betty looks too excited to be listening.
So the thing, let's see. I think another one was a torch that gives you dark vision up to 15 feet, but only when it's lit.
That's fucking stupid. I love it.
So yeah, that sort of thing, where it's you can't really use them beyond what the actual tool is for. They're just magical on top of it.
They're just pointless. I love it.
Right?
I helped one of
So-
our merchants one time make a wand of detecting fire, but it only detected fire if you put it in.
So
Right.
stick.
Yes, stick.
Aye, that is pretty much exactly the sort of stuff they sell there. So that was always a fun place to find silly things. I mean, if you want gossip, there's always the Cooper. She gets so many customers that she seems to know everything that's happening in the town. Let's see. I mean, Rez here is always he's a bit of a pencil pusher. So if you need anything legal, he's really good to go to. Considering you actually enjoy parsing through all that legal
I
documentation.
do. I like finding little loopholes and
Well, if I get arrested,
making
I'll
sure
let you know.
mine's closed.
Or I should say if I get arrested again.
And if you need anything notarized, I also do that.
Aye. What? I don't remember.
I don't think Betty even doesn't. Betty doesn't even have a D. Like Betty literally just has her like. Is there any other form of ID that we need aside from the bounty hunter thing though?
I mean, if you want to, like that's a very like specifically like this is the minimum requirement of identification.
Actually,
That actually is a good idea. Willow and Ivar, we should probably get you some sort of official identification.
she'd look at him and she'd be like, Betty would look at Rez and be like, do you happen to make anything that's maybe not as official, but like it?
You see his eyes like widen, and he's how incredibly rude to seem that a upstanding businessman like myself deals with the actual things that I look into. No, everything I do is above the board.
She'd look mildly disappointed.
Hey, I may be interested in the ongoings of the dark, seedy underbelly, but I keep everything I do on the up and up.
All right. Honestly, I'm very used to dealing with people that don't have as high of a moral standards.
So that's a terrible shame that's what you're used to dealing with.
No, that's what I grew up around.
That's even worse. I apologize.
Isn't too bad.
I mean, I met her family, so we all did, and they're a lively bunch. So,
I'm sure they are if they're asking for me to make some interesting identification.
Oh, I mean, at this point, I don't even think we asked for ID.
You know, you see like his eyes glaze over. He goes, the adventuring sort. I'm glad that Saewynn here's gotten involved with a group of adventurers.
Well, you know, gotta see the world, see the ships.
I understand, but a little bit of order and chaos isn't so bad, is it?
Aye. But I have a feeling we'll probably end up seeing you around.
Yeah, come to the bank if you need any help, or if you're looking to actually get anything officially signed, or if you're looking to finally purchase a place of your own in the city.
Doing a bit better with this venturing than I was with boat building, but I still don't think I got quite enough to get a house.
Well, there's some reasonably priced places up in Soot Edge if you're really looking to start somewhere.
Aye. Well, I will definitely keep you in mind when I start looking.
Yeah, no pressure. And he kind of stands up,
See you again.
throws his little towel over his shoulder. I better get going. You have a lovely bath.
Good seeing you.
You too. Gives a little pat on the shoulder and walks out his little, like, three-pronged tail, like, swishing the water as he walks away.
So, Willow, Ivar, you want to get actual modern documentation?
I feel like that wouldn't go as well or as simply as you expect.
I suppose my insignia of profession is not enough.
I mean, mostly something just so that we don't have to keep worrying about every time we make figuring out how to get around.
Again, I don't have one, and I've been doing fine.
Can't say I'm terribly worried about it either, to be honest.
Aye.
Honestly, I
No.
don't really want official.
I'm only concerned about it in the sense that if we pull into a port and have immediate trouble, I will be in immediate trouble.
I don't want to show the paperwork that is related to my name, but somebody else's maybe. That's fine.
Well, I know you were looking to try and. Oh wait, no, you got that sorted out with what was the big dragon?
Toringa?
Torringeth?
Oh, I mean, Dragon Crown, no problem, but
Aye.
you know, it's a couple other places maybe. Quartet doesn't like me too much.
I
Or
mean,
any of us, really.
then again,
Speak for yourself, I'm fine.
Any paperwork we get here won't be to kind of looked at in our nest. So
Well, I think we'll talk about it out of a not public area. She'd look around.
aye.
But the rumors that he spoke. Now that sounds intriguing.
Aye. Definitely gonna be. I know we're gonna end up there, so
Oh, almost assuredly. I'm fairly certain we were going to end up there as soon as somebody mentioned the word trouble in the north.
aye. I'm gonna look at Betty.
Don't have to go there. It's only if you want to.
I need you to understand something. We need to go there.
Why?
We don't have to go there.
No, we need
just
to go.
have to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you troublemakers.
I was gonna say, do we? I don't think we do.
No.
Okay, Betty's gonna actually go and get clean.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're sitting in like a waterfall right now, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, you actually like use
The best
soap
shower.
and like
Yeah.
properly. Yeah.
I mean, you got your
And then,
little soap cube and your little things. Yeah, you can sit up and just scrub yourself down.
Good.
Is
That's the main objective.
Is a proper like mixed bath with lots of little areas, but it is just a giant like not you could swim in it if you really wanted to. Like the deepest it gets is about 4 feet.
Oh wow.
But yeah, huge pool with this lovely.
This makes me think of every pool I went to in Iceland.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Like none of them were particularly deep, and they were all like communal and very warm, and it was lovely. You did have to wear swimsuits though.
DM, what you doing?
Something just broke on me.
Oh no!
Yeah, your model got real tiny.
Yeah,
Oh, no!
I bent down. No, I bent down to grab something because it
What
exploded.
broke?
My nail clippers.
Oh gosh.
It fired across my room at like terminal velocity.
Ghost.
Crazy bread.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna
Put them
Well,
back
then-
together. But
pull
Yeah.
and get clean, and then I'm gonna just go lounge in the deepest part of the pool.
mm-hmm.
See if there's any other familiar faces.
There's a couple other people here, but yeah, you definitely see the whatchamacallit, the blue whale beast folk man, Jasper, sitting under the like laying under the waterfall.
What's Phineas T. Prune doing?
He's not pruning just yet. He's deep in a lovely session of lathering his beautiful white locks.
How many other sharks and Aarakocra are here?
Aarakocra, maybe one that you can see, like a blackbird Aarakocra. Shark, you don't see any.
No sharks.
Sharks are pretty rare on the water-based and the lizard-based sort of beast folk are on the less common side.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm gonna go over and say hi to Jasper.
Jasper, yeah. You go and do that while everyone has a nice warm bath. Hessel, you're rinsing your hair out when there's a knock at the door. I rolled it rather well, because of course I did.
Okay.
Rinse your hair
I'm
out.
gonna position myself like a since I'm all tatted up like a yakuza in like a sauna.
Okay.
Enter.
You hear the door unlock. And the person steps in. You can hear the clank of metal garb sort of settle. They walk in. I hear you're looking for some interesting folk.
Yeah, I'd like to arrange an introduction.
And who might I be speaking with? Our friend Dennett over there wasn't revealing. He just said somebody I knew would be interested in you.
Hessel Blackwater.
Blackwater. We've never had a Blackwater visit Newborn before.
Well, I'm not a typical
Neverborne. Shush.
Blackwater. I've taken to stretching my wings out a bit.
Okay. Well, there may be people interested in having a conversation to make alignments and things of that nature, but I just want you to
All I'm
know.
asking is to put the word out.
Very well.
Is this just like a random guard?
You turn and look, and it just looks like a regular guard. I need to make what is it? That's something I need to do this week. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Is make like color swatches for the different nations and stuff, and maybe flags. I'm feeling spicy. But yeah, you see, you turn your head over to see it's the guard wearing this, standard breastplate, the shiny shoulder pauldrons, the like T-style helmet, and the covering the nose of the center, with this deep blue under tabard that's trimmed with gold. And just looks like a standard guard that you've seen anywhere else here in the city.
Gotcha. Well, all I can say is from the little I've seen of the city, I'm quite impressed. They seem to have a tight lock on things.
The maze of avarice definitely has spread their wings in the sad emptiness that was any sort of undercity.
And I'm sure I and many like me appreciate that.
I'll give the word to my superior. Is there any place I can find you, or we just have to keep an eye out for you?
Unless you have better suggestions, I intend to stay at the Tall Pond Tavern.
That's a lovely one.
Nice view.
Very good view, especially the ravine. Or not ravine, reservoir, whatever.
Yeah.
Very well. If they're interested, either I or an associate will be sent there to give the good news.
And if they're not, no hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Alright, I turn back and continue to rinse my hair.
Mm. Enjoy your bath. And he opens and closes the door. Dennett pops in. Is there anything else you need from me, sir?
That will be all, Dennett. Thank you. Your service was appreciated.
Thank you, and I hope you remember it fondly. And he closes the door.
He rolls his eyes, now knowing his name is Dennett.
Listen, I didn't want to call him Dennis because it just sounds like I have a lisp. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'll finish up my bath and I guess meet the others outside.
Okay.
Is Denethor too dignified?
Denethor was too dignified.
That's what he's called when his mom thinks he's in trouble. Denethor, get down here.
And I almost called him Nickit because of the Pokemon, and I was like, that's too fucking on the nose. He's a fox. He's a fox man.
So that's why I said Nick.
Oh, I thought you said Nick because he's a fox person in fucking Zootopia.
Yeah, that's why I said.
No! Well, no,
Yeah.
Nickit the Pokemon!
Yeah, no, and then, yeah, but I said Nick. Yeah,
No.
I said Nick for Zootopia.
I hate both of you. Stop.
Madge.
Do not call me Madge.
No, that's an emote.
Oh.
Your emo? What happened?
God damn it. Rock's fault, everybody drowned.
Finally, I was waiting for it.
Why are you telling me the chat rules? I'm me.
Me. I'm telling you, that thing's violent.
Every single, or it does that every now and then when stuff resets.
Mhm.
Especially if you log in on a different
Do I have?
browser.
Yeah. I'm me. Do I have Madge? I don't have Madge. It's a shame.
So Madge.
Yeah.
Also, anytime moderation changes or moderation settings change, I think it's like, okay, everyone gets the rules again.
Yeah. All right. But alrighty, yeah. You all enjoy your bath to whatever degree that you so desire.
So,
Was there anything else you wished to do inside the bath? Or
Any updates on the docks from Jasper?
not really in particular. They're pretty same old as he goes. His deep booming voice echoes across the chamber even when he's trying to whisper. Yeah, other than like new restrictions and having to check any barrel or crate that weighs more than a certain amount, there haven't been really any changes. Same, this is running as well as it used to.
Yeah, then I'll just catch up with Jasper.
Yeah. He says a couple people have missed you.
Aw.
Come to the old I haven't named it, but whatever old taverns right off the dock that y'all would used to hang out with. I know you were, I think, underaged at the time.
What is the drinking age for?
Neverborne is 16, so.
Hang on, I need to remember how.
I don't remember how old you are.
I think 22. So.
You're doing just the yeah. You're doing
17.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
So I probably would have had a couple drinks with him.
Yeah. Listen, I have to bridge the gap of medieval times and current moral quandary. It's like, yeah, 12-year-olds can drink, it's fine.
The societies of this world seem to be more capable of procuring clean and sanitary water, so it's not or alcohol is not a necessity for sanitation reasons.
Yeah.
So it also makes sense. It's like, okay, we can be a little more restrictive about
Yeah.
alcohol.
Sorry, Timmy, you have to have a brown lager for dinner. Oh man, I wanted water.
no water for you.
No water for you. You're getting grog.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of if I understand historical context correctly, a lot of alcohol is from medieval times is substantially more watered down than it
Oh
is.
yeah, 100%. Like
because shit was expensive to make.
Well, that and also it's like they would cut the alcohol with water.
yeah, like you'd have a ration to pour into your water because it would kill anything that was in there, so you could drink it. That's like when people talk about grog, it's literally like if someone was like, I'm gonna get a glass of water and then I'm gonna pour a shot of tequila in my water. That'll kill everything in there. That's like,
to be fair, it did work.
Yeah, it did work. It's just like
kind of.
Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't get rid of the poo particles.
It's ruining good tequila.
Yeah, but yeah. That's why that is why people are like, oh man, pirates were such drunks. They carried like thousands upon thousands of like the bottles of rum. It's like, no, they take a shot of rum and pour it in their water because it was so fucking filthy. It's like full of microbes.
Microbes. Delicious.
Delicious microbes. Adds the protein to the water. But anyways,
Moving on from that.
y'all are done with bath and history lesson time.
Yes.
You will have a fine bath. You're not accosted anyway, and you have a lovely time. Because this is a fantasy world, and people don't need to ogle and stuff. But yeah.
So I need to try. I'm assuming we still have a little bit of time before we're meeting Saewynn's parents for dinner.
Yes, it's roughly after that, probably about 4 p.m. ish.
All right. I need to make 2 stops. So if anyone else has things they need to do.
No, I guess I'm just here to
No.
hang out.
Certainly not. I assume I have my gauntlets back and the obnoxious sigil.
Yeah, whenever you leave, you put it back on and it reappears over your head.
I certainly hope this doesn't stay while I try and sleep.
I mean, aside from that one shop you mentioned, not really, no.
As you say, she goes, well, if you're unconscious, it'll dim to a dull, almost invisible. Almost invisible. Doesn't give off the light.
But only when you're unconscious. So the entire process of trying to fall asleep, right?
No, as soon as her eyes close, they should dim. As long as you don't sleep with your eyes open, you shouldn't have any problems.
Not voluntarily, I don't.
Wait,
Anyway, good day.
Have a good day. Ever require our services again, please? Come again. Ta-ta.
So I'm not going to be pedantic with you over it. as we spat out
Wait,
the door.
Aren't you like literally like conscious the entire time? I don't even think this would bother you, actually.
Oh, elves. So weird. She says to herself out of earshot of
Oh yeah, because we're debating this out the door.
Yeah.
Well, if no one has anything else, I'm gonna.
I have nothing to do today.
Is there a west wind?
Make a perception check to see how quickly you find them.
Oh, I could have used that instead of my pin.
You could have.
24.
Darn.
24. They're not as closely spaced together as they were in Vassal City or in like Jehesta. But every like 5 or 6 blocks, you see one on the corner, like positioned directly underneath one of the guard towers.
I'm gonna go over to one and put my my holy symbol in.
Okay. You put your holy symbol into it.
I can't believe it.
And the starting up dialogue that it gives stops. And a very familiar little jade coin comes out with your symbol.
Trying to remember if I have another color of the coin on the.
I think you had jade and you had like a ruddy red one.
Yeah, I remember a red one.
I remember one that had a tiger on it.
That's the jade one. Jade one has
That's the jade one.
I'm gonna put the red coin in
Okay.
and change the one that I have to.
place the red coin in, it doesn't seem to take it until you also put your holy symbol in with it. And once you do, you get, it pulls in, pulls back out. You have your holy symbol and a blue one.
Okay. A blue zephyr coin.
Are you just like collecting passport stamps?
You have a blue
I think it's
one.
like those penny pressing machines. Oh, those copper
You have a
pressing
blue
machines.
one with a snowflake on the back.
Okay.
It's absolutely like those copper pressing machines.
Kinda.
Blue snowflake zephyr coin. Cool.
They're
And
adorable.
the red one had a boat on the back. By the way. I don't know if that ever got said.
So I now have a jade zephyr coin and a blue snowflake zephyr coin.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love this. This is-
Can you get the red one back?
No, the red one's is now in the
Machine, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you put the holy symbol back, does it give you the red one back?
I'll try.
Oh. You put the jade one back in with your symbol. You do get a red one back.
Okay. What happens if I put the blue one in with my holy symbol?
Blue one in. You get. What color is that? You get one that looks like it's made out of gold. With a little present on the back.
Okay, so now I have a gold zephyr coin, and you said there's a present on the back?
Yes, like a wrapped
Oh,
present with a bow.
All right,
Keep
I'm gonna-
redeeming them. It's like the grinder in SCP.
I will pocket that and to deal with later.
Okay.
I'll put it in.
Do it. Come on.
I'll put the gold coin in with my holy symbol.
Okay. You get a jade one back. The tiger.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, now we know this. Now we know the loop.
Hang on, I need to write this down. Alright, so it goes jade, red, blue, gold.
Yes.
I know this isn't gonna do anything, but just for proof of concept, Betty's gonna put a ring in there and see if that's
You put just a regular, like, in what ring do you put? Oh, you put your.
her focus.
Okay. You put the ring in it. And it goes, unexpected item detected.
Okay.
Please
Shut up.
I'm sorry, the freaking unexpected item in the bag. Oh my god.
It says in the messaging basket. That's undetected.
Unexpected item in the messaging basket.
Oh.
Okay. Gonna try and find a certain blacksmith.
You would know that. Give me 1 second. Looking for something.
Well, if anyone does that, Betty's gonna leave a message with the thingy.
Oh, who you sending a message to?
It's her mom. She's gonna update her on things.
Ah.
Okay. I will say, you do know you've only been gone like a week.
Yeah, but a lot has happened in that week, so.
Okay. Just.
As in, she literally thought that we were gonna go into war with the Blackwaters, and we weren't. And I feel like that's something that maybe I should update her on and tell her that,
Yeah.
Also should
you know,
let
we
her
don't
know
need
that-
an army.
Also should let her know that we made it through the Fire
Oh yeah, and then
power.
we made it through the volcano sea, and then we're not dead.
Yeah, yeah. 50 gold pieces and the sending of whatever what message are you sending to your mother?
And be like, my mom no leave just saw you about a week ago, but honestly, been one hell of a week. Got through volcanoes. How is this a 25?
No,
limit
this
then?
is
Okay.
it's time based rather than the actual sending
Okay.
spell.
Got to the volcanoes, just fine. Well, not just fine, but we're alive. And also Blackwater things that's been worked out. No worries there. Made it to the FRB. Love you lots. Bye.
As you say bye, it asks you to close it and replace it back in the bin, and then you watch it fire off out of the top and zoom in backwards into the direction your party has just come from.
Do you think those ever hit anybody?
Probably.
Okay. I have to write this one name and generate it down just in case I need to use it later. But I thought we can get to your thing. Say well, not Barth that Beastman.
This one was Cartwright.
Because I don't think I'll ever use this, but the spaghetti lounge made me laugh really hard.
Spaghetti Lounge?
Yeah, the spaghetti lounge.
Wait, what?
I was generating a name for something. I got this spaghetti lounge, and I could not write it down.
The pasta palace.
Very close to something. Yeah, the noodle place is another one I got.
Is there any place that would sell something that is akin to spaghetti anywhere in your world?
I mean, spaghetti is a thing, but it's not. I mean, noodles are a thing, but it's not spaghetti per se. But
Like,
it's
yeah.
real.
Is there a Bakamanian restaurant anywhere?
Yeah. It's fucking Noodle Bros. I hate Noodle Bros. Alright, you would know. I have to lean around my mic to see my thing now because my setup's a little different after the calamity that befell me earlier.
Oh dear.
Wait, so do you have to get like entirely new monitor stands?
No, my monitor stand's fine. It's just, it was like, so like my monitor was like sagging on the one side, like on the left side, and I tried to like write it and the whole thing slid down like full speed, and I just like put my hands underneath it and it like guillotine chopped my fingers, and then it fell forward and I was like, ah! So the whole thing's
Nothing broke.
yeah, nothing broke. Like all the plugs came unplugged and everything, but
Oh jeez.
yeah. That was fun to deal with.
But yeah, I
Oh.
want to go to Bakamanian lunch. So we can just go. We can get fucking noodles, spaghetti.
All right. Well, are you gonna do that, or do you want to go to a nice family dinner restaurant?
Do they not have like the Olive Garden equivalent?
I mean, you can get like a snack on some place that's like selling street food, but if you want to, if you're gonna fill up on carbs, man, I mean that's the worst thing to do before a dinner.
That's fair. Fine.
We have a week that we can be here as of right now.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, a small stand called the Dumpling Bros sells like meat-filled dumplings that you can buy for like a silver.
Love it.
Yeah, but it's not spaghetti. I don't want it.
Remember the pineapple
You
you
need
ate
to
mine?
stop.
You cannot eat the spaghetti on the street. It is not a hand food.
Rose, you need to stop putting your own food desires onto Betty.
I love how Betty has very much become the food-oriented character where it's like, this food is now my personality.
I mean, do they have pineapples?
There are more pineapples here than other places.
Do
Because
they have a pineapple stand that I can get something at?
No, you have to go to a grocery store and get pineapples like a regular human being.
Bird bean.
They don't. There are. You can go to like a bazaar and pass by and pay them the gold for a pineapple if you wish. The pineapple's still expensive. All right, you pass by. You pass by and buy a pineapple that is much fresher than any of the pineapples you've had this campaign. And when you look, you are met with a face of horror as you just eat the pineapple like it's a banana in front of this person. You're like, I ate my bananas with the shell on.
Sorry, banana shells?
Yeah, banana shell. Do you eat your bananas with your shell?
Achievement in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I desperately want there to be like an Eric Coker looking on and just being like, what the fuck? That's not how we do that.
You know what? Yeah, you see a family of Eric Cokers like slowly pull their child away.
Don't look, honey.
Two dumb Eric Coker like turn and like go down an alleyway protecting their children's eyes as Betty just
I will, like a normal person, go and pay like what, a copper or silver for an apple, and
yeah, it's a copper for an apple.
You don't fill up before you go to a feast.
Yeah.
So, you say copper, silver?
Yeah, copper for an apple. A singular cup.
What's wrong with you, Rose? I know.
Yeah,
I know
what's
it's your
wrong.
birthday week, but
Happy birthday! Here's a pineapple. I hope you know, Rose, that from now on, if I'm ever in the same area as you for your birthday, I'm just buying you a pineapple and nothing else.
I'm sure there's a like a service that you can use to.
And the pineapple.
I will not be sending a pineapple across borders. I do not trust that we'll get there good.
Why are you sending a pineapple to a bookstore?
A bookstore that hasn't been open in like 10 years.
Because I want all my pineapples to be well read and juicy.
Oh dear.
You're the dial-up tone of my brain right now. Why you were like, why are you sending a pineapple to a bookstore? Oh.
It's not even dial-up sound anymore. It's just stone grinding on stone.
It's literally like a burning clutch. Like it's
Oh,
just the smell of a burning clutch.
I told you guys about the time I almost destroyed my mom's stick shift car.
Yes.
Because she was trying to teach me how to drive, and I didn't know how to use the clutch, and so I drove like a quarter mile with the clutch in the wrong place and the e-brake on.
Nice. I didn't know the e-brake was on.
Yeah, the e-brake was on. Anyways.
Anywho.
We were gonna go see a blacksmith or something?
Yep.
Well, where's the blacksmith?
Oh. It's too big. I thought I was back on the thing. All right, you know what? Fine. You get big, weirdo. I can't.
I already know what I played in Alex's head.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
No, never mind then.
Trying to fucking move it and it didn't want to go anywhere.
Mommy, what is that parrot doing to that pineapple? Don't look, son.
Don't look, my child.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I hate that I like building cities. Ah!
It's not the Dove way of things.
I hate that I like.
There we go. By the entrance. Alrighty. I believe that's the place you were looking for, is the blacksmith that your family gets the tools from for repaired.
Right.
Quickly generate a name. I mean, I'm not doing that at all.
Mhm. This is all prepared in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Every single time, down to the littlest detail. This blacksmith only has 8 toes. Due to an
So
unfortunate
they're all on one foot, and
street
the other
food.
one has none.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no! Oh
Oh God!
So much worse.
no! My right foot I call Whitey. My left foot I call Nunny.
Oh my god. Real unfortunate polydactyly.
Mm-hmm.
How many toes do dwarves in your world have?
Top 5. Oh yeah, 5 and he had an accident on 1 foot. He had 8. He had 16 toes originally.
I just hate the idea of a foot that's just like completely clean, like there's no toes on it for like.
Bro, stop. The cursed imagery. You know how well my fucking brain makes imagery for me? Can you please?
I mean,
fair-
it's bad for me too. So
To be fair, that would just like look like
Does that mean like one big callus or like
it would look like
5
someone wearing a
little
sock
calluses where
made
the
of
toes
skin.
would be?
No.
no, I mean
would
I don't even
look
think
like
there's a
sock of
knuckle. Like
skin.
it's just smooth. Like it's kind of like you're just wearing
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shoe
yeah.
at all
Hold up,
times.
one big toenail instead.
There we go.
God.
I have I've named this place Hammer Up. There we go.
Oh dear.
All right, but this is your next destination, unless anyone else is doing anything.
Nope.
Again, I will wait to go to the joke store.
The Okie Kokie Joke Book.
Please don't tell me that's what it's called.
No,
Okay.
and move these to the map layer, so don't
I
touch them anymore.
got a good name for or a shitty name for that store.
Okay,
I'll send it to you.
okay. All right. You all make your way over while I unpause the music because I'm still here. For sake of brevity, so that we're not doing this for too long, what are you looking to get from?
I'm not looking to get anything from him. I'm looking to give him my old dwarven hammer.
Oh, the adamantine one?
Yeah, because I don't I've got the church bell maul, which
Mm-hmm.
is little nicer, but they considering he's one of the ones that gave Saewynn a appreciation for good craftsmanship, and he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Hoping he
Yeah.
can find the right or either because it is good craftsmanship and it's
Oh, yeah.
very obviously dwarven. Find the are dwarves clans in
Yes. And
I
you would
got
know, for the most part, you would know in this world, for the most part, the clans of old are either well hidden or are unfortunately long gone. So,
I figured he'd know what to do with it a bit better than I would.
yeah. He sees it and he goes, "Oh, Saewynn, I mean, oh, are you certain this is worth a fair bit?"
But considering how much you've done for me and my family, it's certainly better off in your hands.
Say, make a persuasion check with advantage. Double 50.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot. Are you really certain this is?
I'm certain. Can't think of a better blacksmith to give it to.
There's not much I can use it for, but I'll definitely make it a family heirloom at least. Oh,
It's served me well for the time I had it.
I can find anything on it, I'll let you know, but fortunately, I think this is from one of the bygone Dwarven clans.
I'm trying to remember where I found it. Wasn't it with the
You've
boulets?
I didn't find it.
What is this with the hammer?
The adamantine
Adamantine
hammer.
I want to say
It was in a treasure chest.
that was before the Dragon Crone Boule stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had that for a while.
Wasn't it in the ice spider?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think that sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was. Yeah. It was in their
We
treasure
should go
chest.
deal with that at some point.
Yeah.
Not now, but
You think you can find a floating iceberg?
It
Potential.
was in a frozen ship in a weird iceberg. So
That sounds very like a magical adventure. I'm glad you managed to come out.
it was certainly something. But considering I didn't.
Oh, you know what? I think that's exactly right. Because there was that chest that was frozen to the ceiling, and it was super
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.
And when I pulled it off the ceiling, it fell, hit the ground very loudly, and
Yeah.
then it woke up all the spiders.
Yeah.
yeah. What a terrible place.
What a terrible place to have eyes.
So many eyes.
So many eyes. So many eyes looking back.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like they're friends.
Hee
They were not friends.
hee. Alright. But he graciously accepts this gift of something that's worth probably like a year's salary. They basically like walked in and were like, hey buddy, here's this thing that's basically like the equivalent of a Rolex. I want you to have it.
I mean, what else am I gonna do with it?
I know.
like-
Well,
Enchant it?
Sell it? Maybe.
I love the idea. It's like, are you sure? It's like, no, actually, no. Can you pay me for this?
he would have. I probably would. Like, he can't smelt it. Adamantine's like a very specific process that you have to find like masters to do.
No, but I remember it was incredibly ornately crafted. There was the other dwarves in Vassal City that were like, wow, this is impressive. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna give it back to the dwarf that did a lot of work or that helped Saewynn and her family.
Yeah.
And one of the people that taught good craftsmanship. And
Mm-hmm.
it also feels appropriate. It's a dwarven hammer.
Yeah,
It's going
yeah.
back. It's returned to the dwarves.
But yeah.
It is now deleted from my inventory.
Goodbye, adamantine warhammer.
Your karma's gone up 100 though.
Mm-hmm. Some good soup. No, I would never name a fucking blacksmith's place Hot Diggity. That's the fucking
Why not?
lamest.
I absolutely would.
I know you would. That's not what I said.
Wait, Rose, were you sending suggestions?
No, I
No.
saw my blood because I generated the other blacksmith name at the very bottom under all the
It
other
was
ones.
Hot Diggity.
Hot Diggity.
Ew.
Oh my god.
No.
Accursed.
I'm not gonna go there. I just want to know: is there a specific department store in this town?
You
I
mean
mean-
a White Wolf?
Department store. Yeah.
There are not department stores here.
There's no White Wolf.
That's not what I said. There's no department stores here.
Okay, is there a fucking White Wolf, Brandon?
Oh, well, that's a different question.
I'm gonna kill him.
I don't know. There might be up on like the higher districts, but Saewynn's never been up there.
That's fair. Is there a Macy's?
No, I said there's no department store.
I've never been to a Macy's.
It's okay. You don't need to.
It's all right. Like I've
It's like
I
a
going
Zeller's.
there
It's
to look at-
mediocre.
No.
Happy birthday.
I've been to Macy's many times. I like looking at their dresses, but that's really it. Don't really ever buy anything from the Macy's.
Map player. Oops.
So was there any design on the gold coin?
It's a
Present,
present. Yeah.
Oh, the coin is just a present.
The coin has a present on the back.
It is not actually a present.
No, it is a gold coin with a present, like stamped into the back.
Okay, good to know that it is not. Okay, that would have been confusing later on. Because I was like, oh, there's like a present taped to the back of it.
No,
Like that
yeah,
cylinder.
it's like an embossed present.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now I know that I have to cycle through the coins to see if
Oh,
there's.
is that why you didn't want to put it back in the thing?
I thought that it was actually like a thing.
Yeah.
But
All right.
just realized I now have to go. At some point, I have to go back and get one of each of the coins.
Well, if you give it to the wind, maybe it'll like just like chuck it into like a hurricane.
Oh dear.
Fortunately, your time with a hurricane has passed.
This is true.
What happened to the magical hurricane after we?
Okay, are we gonna go to dinner with Saewynn's parents?
it went yawn. All right. Yeah. The next thing y'all have to do is go to Saewynn's house.
Yeah.
Meet with Saewynn's parents.
And away we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you make your way down that way unless someone stops me. All right, you make your way
I
down that way.
Question answered.
Brandon's like,
Yeah.
I expected more resistance.
You come across you begin passing through now for your first time being in the Hearth sector. You come down the long, straight ramp into the second section of the city, or the lowest section of the city, and begin passing through neighborhoods and with parks in the middle of the streets, and then apartment buildings that line long thoroughfares. They're dotted with trees. This definitely seems to be much more well thought through, but definitely heavy populated city. It's hard to stick together with the crowds of people coming home now. Now that it's probably about 5 p.m. now, and you begin hearing large bells go off and whistles, and people getting off of work and heading home.
I'm gonna make sure to stay close to Willow.
Okay.
Because I think Willow with Saewynn will be the least question out of any combination of.
Yeah.
I am gonna hairpin our crew and make sure that the selling of the thing went okay.
Alright, just so that I can do that real fast.
Are
Planning? Are y'all planning on keeping or selling the stingers?
I think we should keep it. Like the poison sack.
Yeah, the stingers in
I think
total.
that's a tweak. Hessel.
Oh, I thought.
I think we kept.
I think we kept poison
one.
to experiment with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept one of them.
And then the rest are getting.
You're gonna sell the other two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I don't need numbers right now. I just need to make sure none of them are arrested.
Oh yeah, none of them are arrested. But if I'm gonna do that right now, I'm gonna do that right now.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure that.
So, I have all the numbers, is why.
Okay, well, if you have the numbers,
yeah,
then
that's what I'm saying.
Do that very quickly, and then we can. Okay.
So for 2 stingers, so everything else about them, if you're selling them in total, meat, leather, teeth, skulls, whatever, it's 1,030 gold. If you are adding in 2 stingers, that's an additional 1,600 gold.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! So 2630.
Yes.
All right, I will add that to the fund.
Yeah, the stingers are the most expensive part of wyverns, so they are worth far and more than the rest of the wyvern in total.
5516.
All right, you'll make your way to as you make your way down, you come across much more modest houses now. The large apartment buildings have fallen away to not quite suburbia, but closer to, somewhere between suburban and city life. Tiny pockets of town.
So an apartment complexes, but not apartments.
No, they're imagine
they're like condos.
No. Imagine just a suburban house or set of houses in a neighborhood, but there's a corner store that's attached to that. People have yards and fences and little, but it's not that it's only houses. There'll be a grocery store or a bazaar, or
it's a functional residential area.
Yes.
I hate that my brain was like, oh, this sounds like some areas in Boston.
It does actually.
Yeah.
How many bodegas do we see?
Vaguely similar to my street, which has a school, a library, and a grocery store all within 2 blocks.
Yeah. Okay. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but like I think single residence homes with yards, but they're like fairly tightly packed, and there's like small, like, you know, there's a park, or there's a, you know, yeah, like a little library, and the schoolhouses every, you know, like 8 or so of these, like a small, like one of the lots will be replaced with a schoolhouse. No.
Betty, I don't think Betty's seen this much
Also,
domestication.
I will say the only thing that I've ever heard called a bodega, Rose, is like a wine store.
That's
Like-
yeah, that's not what a bodega is.
I thought they were like the newspaper stand / like
It's like a deli
a
convenience store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like sort of what
Oh.
7-Eleven used to
So
be.
I just looked it up, and I was very confused. In Spanish-speaking countries, a bodega is a wine shop. In the
Alright.
U.S., in most of the U.S., it's a small grocery store, especially in Spanish-speaking neighborhoods.
I
Okay.
never heard of a bodega before I started talking to you people.
Alright,
Yeah,
I like how you say
I mean,
you
like
people.
we don't have bodegas in Boston. We have corner stores.
Same,
Or corner
yeah,
markets.
yeah.
I think like the phenomenon of the bodega
Mhm.
is more or less located in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And by
it
you
is.
people, I do mean Americans and not necessarily anyone of ethnic
What do you
origin.
mean by you people?
What do you
Fuck
mean by
yeah.
you people, bro?
We're gonna go to dinner.
That's it. I'm not teaching you alchemy anymore.
Forget.
And alchemy canceled.
Alex, I also forget.
Listen, I'm as white passing as they come. Anyway. Oh.
And then you stand next to anybody in my family, and that's not true anymore.
Oh, it's a shame that COVID happened because I haven't gotten my tan. I wasn't able to be like, look, I'm Hispanic.
Bro, having been in the same room as you, like, you not tanning, you're still like 7 skin shades darker than me.
This is true. But
And
still.
that's not really as much about you as it is about me.
Yeah. No, there have been some summers where I've gotten so tan that I'm like, man, I look like I just crossed the border.
Rose, I don't know who's paler between the two of us, and I feel like that's something that we'd have to test.
I feel
In
like you are
person?
two different types of pale. And I don't
think
know
so
why.
too, because I think Rose has a different undertone than me. Because
Yeah.
I feel like Rose has like a red pink undertone, and I have a blue.
Blue, yeah.
I have a blue
A red pink
undertone. So
undertone.
Yeah.
yeah, I've got blue. So I look like I may have recently frozen to death.
Okay, we're gonna go to dinner.
Anyway, yeah. You eventually stop in a neighborhood, Saewynn, that you are very familiar with. Not much has changed other than the the coverage of some vine plants on some houses. Some people have definitely let them crawl across their tiled roofs. But yeah, you stop at a modest 2-story home.
In an old house and hearth, all covered with vines.
Mm-hmm. However,
Wait, my brain immediately was like, can I ask what the architecture style is?
God
Is
damn
it
it.
a Cape style house? Is it a colonial? Don't Don't answer.
Bohemian.
They're a cross between like a medieval and like a Spanish housing.
Okay.
The tile roofs, although your house is a little different. As you do have a master carpenter. The small balcony has been replaced with a much larger balcony for sitting with nice support. You can see all of like the edging has been replaced with much more detailed work. Everything sort of, anything made out of wood seems to be of a nicer shade and dyed this almost like a seafoam green and then varnished to be have a nice clear sheen on it. Yeah, this it's like a light white gray pale terracotta sort of look, brown tiling, and then this like seafoam green wood.
That's just pleasant.
You do see still on the left hand side of the door there's a hole where one long horn had pierced the door. Yeah, you sit in front of your house.
Gonna go knock on the door.
There's a pause for a moment before the door opens and your mother answers. She goes, you don't have to knock. Come on.
Don't want to just barge in.
Come in.
Never ends well.
Your father's getting ready. He looks at the group. How'd you enjoy the city? I assume you weren't just standing around somewhere waiting?
Oh no, we covered a fair bit of ground actually.
Hey?
Good.
Get fruit here.
So, a couple familiar faces, including Cartwright.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, there's a few people still left in the city. A few have, also gone elsewhere. Job opportunities and that. But city's grown, hasn't it?
Aye, it's much larger than I remember. It's,
You hear bellowing from upstairs. Is she here?
Hi, Dad.
You say that to your mom. Hi. Dum 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 dum. You hear slamming footsteps from upstairs. You hear the creak and some like pitter patter of like dropping like dust from between the floorboards above. And coming down the two landing staircase, you see your father standing at the top of the stairs. Kind of like spins to a stop around the corner. Saewynn, hi! And he comes down the stairs with his arms out.
Give him a big hug.
Yeah, he picks you up and almost like puts you into the ceiling when he brings his arms up.
Those guys are gonna look at the adorableness and look at that and was like, shark, bull. Oh, that's what she meant by horns getting stuck. And then, not saying this out loud, just in her inner monologue.
Yeah.
But anybody who bothers to look is gonna see a moment of realization on Willow's face.
Yeah, I'm just imagining a little like the little head nod thing.
Oh. This makes more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And Betty's like, what do you think?
But,
I never thought like a shark had home. They're weird things.
I don't know how to
after a moment of spinning Saewynn around before a horn grazes across the terracotta wall a little bit, he
Oops.
puts her down. Apologies. Who are your friends, Saewynn?
I'll let them introduce themselves.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Willow. And I would do a little curtsy.
You know. I forgot his name.
I'm Betty.
Very nice to meet you.
Hassel.
Hassel.
Of a place that really doesn't matter at the moment.
Well, after you'll introduce yourselves, I'm Beoward. Nice to meet you all.
What's his name?
Beoward.
Beoward, got it.
Bill.
Bill. That's actually called Beoward. Nice to meet you. So I hear, well, I'm assuming, and he kind of looks at the group and like looks at how well armed everybody is.
Willow would have like nothing but her bracelet and her bag of holding because I stuffed everything in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
In case I got arrested.
Yeah. But I'm assuming that you're no longer working the dock stuff, huh?
I mean, I'm still doing shipwright work, but
I figured that.
a little more personal now.
Yes, yeah, we've received your messages, but you know, it's always nice to hear what you think you're up to these days from your own mouth.
To be honest, I'm quite literally chasing the wind.
Well, you are always one for it. You're a little bit of a wild wind spirit all your life, so that makes sense. As long as you're not doing anything you don't think you can handle.
Got a good group with me, so I think we can. We've been able to handle quite a bit so far, so
I'm starving. Is anyone else ready to eat?
aye.
What?
That's quite the spectacle. We've been looking for an opportunity to go to a place. If you follow us, we'll head you there. Does anyone need to powder up or get ready or anything like that?
I'm sure Betty has to go powder up.
Betty will hit Ivar.
All right, we're getting on terms of abusive at this point now.
No, everyone's ready. Huh? You all have to sort of step out of the way because he just fits the door frame. Like
No.
he
I'm
puts
assuming the door is already extra wide.
the door has been widened. However, like even just slightly, so has your father. Like a 36-inch, like it's like fucking me after going through puberty. It's like, oh, my 36-inch front door is a little thin. It's like if I'm carrying anything, I need to walk sideways because my elbows will hit. But yeah, I'm imagining like a pretty similar build, but like magically enhanced, so maybe like
Mhm.
a 40-inch door. Maybe I'll need like a 42-inch one now. But yeah, he saunters through, kind of does a little side shuffle. He turns his head down. Your mom rolls her eyes at him and like kind of like gives you a little like elbow. It's just like, he doesn't want to make it bigger, but honestly, I think he needs to. Maybe add a couple inches to the height as well for his horns. So I keep having him shave them down. And you can see along the top of the door frame, there's two like repeated equidistant scrapes.
I had noticed there was a little bit of a hole
I
in the door.
had him keep that one. I just think it's funny. Alright. But you all head out following Bearward. Which leads you back up into the revival district of the city.
Woo!
Were the residential buildings marked?
No.
Okay. So it's just businesses.
Looks like just businesses. Yeah.
That's nice that it's they're only stealing from businesses, people.
All right, say when I see you.
Saying that out of character. Because I don't know what the marks mean. Or Saewynn doesn't know what the marks mean. Saewynn just knows they exist and that she can't read them. But Betty and Hessel can.
You're hard.
Hey, tie. My thing has disappeared. There we go.
Nice, we've gone full pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yarg.
Yarg.
Is there a way you can animate your little avatar where it just drops an eye patch on your face whenever you go yard?
I mean, yes, there are lots of tools that you can like implement.
I'm just happy that that's an option.
Yeah. I could like throw a hook finger or something and set that like as a
Why
as a
throwing
hand
hook
gesture.
fingers? You want to
Just-
keep those.
Well, just like hook.
No,
your-
it's a hand gesture.
Yeah.
Thing, so it like he makes certain hand gestures into his
I
camera.
was making a joke
Okay.
But I could do it.
about throwing hook fingers. One could say you're really getting your hooks into people then.
Yar.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe they'd be on tenterhooks.
Oof.
rough sell.
All right. They lead you up and back to the city to a like a higher end restaurant. A large like longhouse style building. With a beautiful brass plate titled the Boreal Dragon. He leads you up there. He goes, well, what do you think? It's a newer building. Been here only about a couple of years. Heard lots of good things about it. Big portion sizes.
Certainly,
I get on
seems
to
like a
Betty.
plus.
Oh
Does that
god.
include big pores?
Depends
I'm
on
gonna
what
lean
you
over
ask.
to Betty and is like, "You can eat if you can eat mine if I can't eat it, right?"
Oh yeah.
He sees you like leaning over and he goes, don't worry. They've got alternative options as well.
Oh, I wasn't worried so much about not finding something to eat as much as I was worried about not being able to finish it all.
Yes. I'm sure they can accommodate. I know. The few elves that I knew back in the day were not heavy eaters. Oh. Ready?
So if they have any roast venison, I'm absolutely for it.
Yes. They've got some stuff.
Onwards!
Onward.
Onwards!
You are
Food.
met with what is equivalent to a like Viking style like longhouse cafeteria sort of place. In the middle of the room is split. Tables towards there's you enter, there's like the desk where you go and get a table, which I'll do. Then there's a set of tables, the middle, which is the like kitchen, and it's a square of like cooking stations with a giant like fire pit in the middle.
Nice.
Mm.
And hanging from the what?
Kind of like a giant hibachi.
Sort of, yeah, sort of like a hibachi.
Super hibachi.
If there were long chains that crossed the ceiling, sporting entire like giant deer and ground dragons and like cooking over these massive spits.
Mm.
The whole place smells of barbecued meats.
Well, can certainly say that fresh.
The exotic that's not his voice. The exotic meats that they have here are supported by the the theater, and everything else is by hunters of the city. So everything's locally sourced.
Oh,
like
wonder if
fresh.
those wyverns we got will be on the menu here.
He goes, I doubt it. Wyvern meat's not very good. But, I mean, I'm sure that you could request it if you wish. Definitely more of a, feed it to a carnivorous animal sort of meat.
Also, my dinosaur would love it.
You have a dinosaur.
Did you leave Crest again?
Betty would think for a second.
Man,
Is
you
he
really hate
back?
that
Is
thing,
he
huh?
back at the fucking? Is he back at the sewers?
He is sitting as far as anyone knows.